Hey, so if you are looking to become all that you've come here to be in this lifetime, if you're looking to understand how you can start to unlock gifts, talents, skills inside of you that you never knew even existed, and to really transform into that highest version of you, like super, super fast, then you're going to want to watch this video, which is all about the alchemy and art of transformation. So my name is Ariella Indigo, and since 2015, I have been helping to upgrade souls' blueprints here, their human blueprints on the earth plane, so that they can access more of themselves and so they can create the life that they dream of going forwards. So I've really been working in the human transformation space now for since the start of 2015, and I want to share with you some of the steps, some of the information which will help you on your path to really speed up your transformational journey. So 7 steps. The first step is stop seeing yourself as broken, right? Stop working on yourself in order to fix yourself. This was a massive shift for me as well. And actually, even after I was working with clients, I was still perceiving myself as broken. And I think, most of us in the spiritual evolution and personal development communities, we're actually taught to fix ourselves, right? That's what the teachers and the coaches and the gurus are essentially saying to us, that we need to get very conscious and to transform all of these things and to fix all these things about ourselves. So it can just be a massive paradigm shift to start seeing yourself as already whole and complete, because that's truly what you are. When we were first created, when we first split from source, right, we were whole and complete. There was nothing in our operating system, in our soul blueprints, in our field that was distorted in any way. For sure, over time, we have all made choices that have created limitations. Some might call them blocks in our blueprints. We've certainly judged ourselves over a period of time in the game of separation to be broken in some way, to not be whole. But all of those things can be re-encoded by you if you just start seeing yourself as whole and complete again. So that is a big shift and a big takeaway that I want you to have from watching this video. Start seeing yourself and noticing yourself and declaring yourself as being whole and complete. Second step is to give yourself permission to be all of you, to love the parts of yourself, love and accept the parts of yourself that you may not like. It's probably not because you don't like them. It's probably because you've been conditioned by some sort of external force. Could be parents, could be partners, boyfriends, friends at school, right? At some point along the journey, there has been an aspect of you that's been rejected by somebody, something else externally to you, which is really a reflection of the inner rejection, which is already encoded in your soul blueprint. So permission to be all of you, permission to love all of yourself. And certainly, again, from my own experience, it's been the aspects of me that I used to feel embarrassed about, or I used to try and suppress and hide in myself, that have actually become my greatest gifts once I've allowed them, once I've set them free. So permission to be all of you. Step number 3 is about remembering who you are. So this is very key when we're talking about transforming into all that you are. And we have some incredible tools and systems to actually help us to remember who we are. I work with one, I teach one, which is an incredible Hebrew system, which decodes the sounds of your name into the Hebrew alphabet, and it puts it around a Star of David. And it tells you a huge amount about your talents, your gifts, about your soul's journey in this lifetime, your greatest soul destiny. So we can certainly, to begin with, use these external reflections to help us remember who we are. I know for me, it was a massive game changer when I first understood how I was coded and I first understood my soul destiny. It put me on a completely different trajectory. So remembering our soul's purpose, using these systems, the universe will very generously send you teachers, guides, readers, you know, things that can help you to remember yourself. So always be on the lookout for those. Also remembering ourselves to be multidimensional. So we are so much more than just physical beings here in physical bodies. And when it comes to transforming into all that we are, we actually need to work with these different multidimensional aspects of ourselves in order to speed that up. And that is step number 4, work multidimensionally. So I work with soul, I work with spirit, I work with superconscious all of the time. And I also work with different quantum aspects of myself or my clients when I'm working with my clients. And there are certain protocols, processes that can be used in order to speed up the transformation. Know that there is a higher version of yourself who is already experiencing the life that you love on a different timeline. And when it comes to quantum physics, it becomes less about evolving the hard way and again perceiving yourself as broken and trying to fix yourself, which is, you know, it's just going to create more problems for you, rather than actually merging with the one of you who is already experiencing life in the way that you want to, and literally just becoming her or him or them now. So working multidimensionally, a huge fast track for transformation. Step number 5 is about upgrading, recalibrating, or recreating your soul blueprint. So your soul blueprint is the higher dimensional operating system, which is actually creating your reality. So we often perceive it to be here, us, third dimensional us, physical us, which is responsible for creating our reality. And of course, you know, we have free will, our choices, our actions, our words, our deeds, all of those things have a massive effect. But actually what is responsible for creating our overall reality is the energetic structure, right? The energetic structure, in other words, our blueprint, which is encoded already in order to enable us to have certain experiences while we're here. It's what drives our attractor field. So in my work as a blueprinter, I work with people's blueprints to help upgrade their blueprints, recalibrate their blueprints. And in some cases, I can help people to create a whole new blueprint of experiences specifically encoded with the precise coding to help them to experience the life that they're wanting to create, like super fast. It is the most transformational work that I do with people. So you don't have to slog it out the hard way. You don't have to evolve the hard way. You know, it isn't about working on yourself for the rest of your life. You have free will. If it is your desire, and if you're watching this video, it could well be your desire and your soul's desire, because why else would you be here watching this video? You can either upgrade your blueprint or have a whole new blueprint created for you, and you then can start to get access to more talents, more gifts, more of the life that you want. And there's a code for everything. If you're wanting more love, more abundance, more happiness, more joy, if you're wanting a change in career, there's literally a code for everything. So that's very, very fast transformational work and very beneficial transformational work. Step number 6 is about mastering your creation process. So we are all creators, we're all manifesting in every single moment of every single day. We are all born creators. You know, so it's super important to understand how you are creating and to master your creation process. It makes life a lot easier, a lot more filled with joy, a lot more filled with the things that you want, and less filled with the things that you don't want when you learn how to be a master manifester. And then the last step, step number 7, is, of course, taking action, taking aligned action to create the most epic life that you would want to create for yourself, you know, the most epic, abundant life that you would want to take for yourself. So we can do a lot of the energetic work, but not always take the action to actually like fully manifest our desires into reality. So taking action, transforming into all that we are, claiming who we are, stepping into that next version of ourselves, understanding what that next version of ourselves would do in the world, how they would speak, how they would show up, like what their vibe is, and becoming that person essentially, which, by the way, is, as I say, much easier to anchor in once you have upgraded your blueprint or you have created a new blueprint. So let's just talk a little bit about recreating your blueprint. So the reason that you would want to do this is because it is the most transformational thing you could ever do for yourself. And I'm talking about creating a whole new 7th dimensional operating system, working with the superconscious to create a whole new blueprint, an energetic structure for your consciousness to stream through, which enables you to access more of the life that you're wanting to. As I say, there is a code for everything. And my role as a master blueprint builder is to ensure that I understand from you what it is that you're wanting to create. And then I bring in the precise coding and then work with your superconscious to upload this new energetic structure into your field so that you can really go to where you want to go fast, right? We don't, transformation doesn't have to be a slow thing. It can be a quantum leap. It can be a rebirth. And that's really what we're talking about when it comes to recreating the blueprint. So in terms of the process itself, how it works, first of all, your higher self runs the show. Okay, so I am not doing anything to you. I am a creation of yours, if you like, facilitating the process. But it's working with your higher self, with your superconscious, and essentially tuning into your soul to understand what the shift is, what the new direction is that you're wanting to go on. And then I'm working with your superconscious to ensure that we have got the right structures built, the right coding in place to enable that to happen. So a couple of ways that I do this: either I can work with you 7th dimensionally and work at soul level as well in order to create and to upload the new structure, the new blueprint into your field. That works very, very quickly. Whenever you work at a higher dimensional level like that, transformation happens very quick. Or alternatively, you can change at a physical level and you can actually choose a new blueprint at a physical level. And that is actually done by changing your name. Okay, so I can also take you through a name alchemy process, which also brings in the precise coding to shift your reality. That can also be pretty quick, the changes in your reality. But the fastest changes always happen 7th dimensionally when you create a blueprint from that way. So I've been doing this work, as I say, since 2015, and I have gone through the process numerous times myself, taken many, many clients through the process, and it is always incredible to see the changes that take place in people's reality. And so empowering, because it really comes from their soul in terms of them choosing the life that they want to experience while they're here, the impact, the contribution that they're wanting to make. And just very beautiful to see those changes taking place. So if you would like to learn more about how this could help you specifically, then I do invite you to email us, support@ariellaindigo.com. So generally how it happens is I can either work personally with you to upgrade or to recreate a new blueprint for you, or I do have group sessions, which are very small, intimate group sessions, 3 to 5 people max in those sessions, where I can also do the same. I can help you to recreate your blueprint. So if this is speaking to you, if you are interested in really transforming into all you've come here to be, if you're done with evolving the hard way, if you're done with seeing yourself as being broken and not the incredible divine, perfectly divine being that you are, and you are looking for a leg up the ladder, and it's something that you feel at a soul level would benefit benefit you, then please do reach out to us, support@ariellaindigo.com, and we can let you know the options that we have available. So that is it. That is the art and the alchemy of transformation. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I wish you all the very best on your evolutionary journey.